on, yo. I'm trying to get this together. Why is the camera that way? You can tell I don't know what I'm doing. My girlfriend does this. My fiance does it. Not me. Alright, I think we're in there now. What you guys think? Back it up a little bit. There we go. We're gonna play 2K today. My girlfriend, well, I can't say my girlfriend no more. She's my fiance. She went to a friend's house, so I thought, hey. About to play 2K online. I ain't been beat yet. I don't get beat that much, so anybody want to take that chance on playing me, you know, more than welcome to send an invite. Play with the Cavaliers today. This will be a good game.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And there is a buzz in the air in this sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston.
I will have 2K19.
Out on the perimeter. Horford is out there with Tatum. And it's Irving in a point. And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brent, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence too if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous run in the early stages of Ty Lue's coaching career.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. That's it. He took his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
And it's sent back by Horford. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Feeds it to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. James.
Come on, James.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
A bit of a tough start here, 1 for 4.
And the officials.
Y'all see that BS right
violation.
there?
Very careful there.
BS.
Irving attacking. Here's Tatum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of his frayed relationship with LeBron. James, with a forceful personality, it seems that may have grated on Irving.
Oh, good defense.
And LeBron remains an outspoken leader on this Cavs team. Still interesting, though, to see whether he alters his style somewhat in light of the Kyrie situation. Perhaps leaving more to the coaches and looking to blend in more with his teammates.
To halt the run. Goes straight to the defender.
Don't stop playing with me. Act like I'm on.
Does go to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. Cleveland did their first free throw of the game here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Thompson sends it back.
Don't call it defense.
They get it back. And he gets the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron outside. The kick out to Hill. Takes a 3.
Let's go, baby.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Vicious to Horford. It's stolen by Smith. LeBron drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 5 points so far. Horford with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Tatum. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Oh, yeah, I got you for sure, bro. NBA 2K, I got you, bro. Right there, this right here, I got you.
You have to bring help sooner.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Greg, you have 2 championship rings. Some guys would kill for 1. Talk about a season where you thought you would capture a title, but for some reason it just wasn't meant to be.
It's interesting, after the 2005
What's up, baby?
championship in San Antonio, coming back in 2006, I thought we were destined to get the job done that very next year. And it's funny how slight the difference is between a championship season and just a contending season, Kevin. An injury, a bounce, a foul, a free throw. It makes you appreciate the fragility of what a championship season is all about.
Well said. And that one is good.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Love. Nance outside. Gordon
Come on,
Hayward comes
Nance.
up with the rebound.
Just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
Here's Rozier. Here's Baines. Out to the right wing. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Clarkson. The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line. That's 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to Nance. Good work defensively by Morris.
I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
An incredible turn of events. It is bedlam here in the arena.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Celtics, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
I'm only down by 5. He just got a lucky little shot. That's all that was.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about Boston leading by 5?
And the Celtics leadership, very pragmatic. IT and Crowder both beloved in Boston, but they didn't hesitate to move them to get better and younger at the same time.
On the floor for Boston. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Smart is out there with Rozier. And it's Baines at the 5 spot.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Smart up top. Guarded by Korver. Just 5 on the clock. Morris passes to Smart. And the rejection by Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 7. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Come on, Nance, man, you missing everything, bro.
And thinking about the Celtics' choice to get younger, perhaps a strategic move in response to the super team in Golden State, they want to construct their team to peak in a few years.
Oh,
perhaps when the Warriors start to show a little chink in the armor moving forward.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. LeBron comes in for Larry Nance. And George Hills subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford. He's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Tatum in for Gordon Hayward. Horford, no luck. Got a piece of it. The Cavaliers trailing.
These guys are playing like bums right now.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyle Korver. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving comes in for Rozier. Irving up top. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Horford gets
Got me up by 11, y'all.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference.
Cavs just ain't playing right now.
Between the two teams.
Timeout called Cleveland. And the Cavaliers last season bottom 3 in bench minutes and bench points.
Well, LeBron James said it himself. You remember mid-season last year, he made a comment about how the team could use one more playmaker, and if that was not pathetic with what happened to them in the NBA Finals, I don't know what is. There's a lot of extra pressure for the stars to carry the load, so they could be seeking a little bit more balance.
Oh my
As
God.
we've seen, many teams play a little bit of a soft zone defensively. What's the best way you think, Brent, to counteract that when you're trying to run your half-court offense?
Well, the best way to counteract anybody who's softening up on the backside of the zone is to overload that side of the court, Kevin. So now all of a sudden, if you make a shift with more players on one side of the floor, there's no way for 3 to cover 2 on the backside. That's where teams can gain incredible advantage.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. There are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum
What the hell
results
is that?
for every one of his players. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Irving. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. A 3 from Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. The drive by James. And James throws it down.
What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim.
And it's Brown missing.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it. I can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I can see his guys step up a little more.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Buffs checked in. Boston leading by 12. Hill kicks to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. .52 seconds left in the first half. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Boston. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
You know, so many people were surprised at the Kyrie Irving trade, but throughout the decades, Boston's been unafraid to pull the trigger. I mean, they moved up to number 2 to draft the great Bill Russell, moving back to number 3 to draft McHale, add Parrish, assembling the big 3 for a championship, then dismantling that big 3 for all those unprotected picks. This is an organization that stops at nothing to try and win titles.
Larry Nance is checked in for Green. Here's LeBron. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. LeBron's got 11 points in the quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Cavaliers trailed by 8. Hill kicks to Nance. Pass to Hill. The feed to James. Over Hayward. Off target with the jump hook. Irving. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
About that comeback real smooth, y'all.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Celtics leading by 8. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. And it's Hill at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. It's Hill on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Tatum. No good that time. Good D by Love.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Fast break, here we go. Oh, and the
Stop playing.
Oh, and he got fans antsy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Stolen by Thompson. Smith.
Come on, JR. Let's go!
And the assist goes to James. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass.
Yeah, you know this boy
is
mad.
leading
He mad
to a
right
score,
now.
just
He
great
mad.
ball.
He
He
big
started the
mad.
second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Exactly. That's the kind of possession. Ending with an easy one right at the bucket
Oh,
that you
it's
love
a-
to get
it's all
early on
good.
builds confidence for the
He brought
entire
that
team.
cut back from that 17 points.
But
Now,
only
like,
the
now you
first
don't know what to
miss
do.
of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now we all know, Brian, you grew up in a real basketball environment. What effect of watching your dad and competing against your brothers and being in that conversation at the dinner table have on the development of your playing style?
Well, I think first and foremost, what comes to mind, Kevin, is just competing. And it wasn't just competing at basketball. It was
good
with
deal.
football in the backyard, soccer in the fall, baseball in the spring, Monopoly during the weekends. So anything we could get our hands on that had to do with the game, yeah, it was about that competition.
And what do you do now in retirement? Is there what do you find to stimulate the competitive side?
Well, I beat my kids in Monopoly, I can tell you that.
Here's Clarkson.
Oh,
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Clarkson. Ronigan, Smith. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Horford.
yeah, stop playing with me, dude. You know
No
Horford
good
ain't
there.
that
Great D that time from Green. Clarkson kicks. to
Let's
Thompson.
go, baby!
And Thompson
Be right
throws
here.
it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into
Clarkson's
that
cold right
area.
now,
And
y'all.
he
But
picks
it's
the
all right.
simple one-hand stuff.
They
to
got
get
to
the
do
2
with
points.
LeBron in the fourth, and you know that's never good.
It's Brown with
Get out of
the
here with
drive.
that. Get out of here with that. Let's go, man. We got going out here, man. We got going out here, man.
And here's
Stop
Corver
playing with
from
me.
the arc.
Oh, come on, Corver.
Rebound Boston.
Come on, Corver. You make those.
And how unique is this situation for the Celtics? I mean,
Good
one of the best
defense.
teams
You
in
got
the
it, though,
league,
but good
and yet
defense.
At the same time, still drafting top picks. You know, the after effects of a trade with the Nets that quite honestly will go down as one of the league's all-time heights.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Nancy's checked in for Smith. And it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson.
They don't know what to do.
And then for Boston.
They don't know what to
Aaron
do.
Baines comes in for Tatum.
They don't
And
know what to
Marcus
do.
Morris subbed in for Jalen Brown.
Oh, that was an handle. Okay,
In the
smart.
active shooting, a 3-point play chance.
Okay,
coming up.
smart.
And as the Nets
Rick.
struggle to rebuild without the
Okay,
draft picks,
smart.
Greg, their losses have been Boston's game.
Yeah, the rich get richer. I mean, meanwhile, the Celtics signed all-star caliber veterans like Al Horford and Gordon Hayward on the
Yeah,
open
stop
market.
playing with these
And
fouls,
it's just
man.
rare for a team to have the best record in the conference and land the #1 overall pick. And this Cavs payroll last season, I mean, the highest in NBA history with luxury tax penalties in the tens of millions. And we saw some friction as they look to control salary and LeBron pushed them to add more talent.
Here's
He
Rozier.
only did that because I was texting
Good and smart
my
gets the
fiance.
assist.
He tried to pull a slipper.
And the Celtics lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling
good block.
to contain them.
They recover it. And Thompson gets to Green. Goes back up. Good work
You got to take
defensively
it
by
up. It don't
Morris.
matter.
If
That was
they
good
can
defense.
just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
The 3 from Hill.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, right.
Off the mark. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points. In
Down by 3, y'all. Fourth quarter. You know LeBron time. Say it with me, LeBron. LeBron.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers trail by 3. On the court for the Celtics. This is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. Addition out to Irving. Horford sets a screen for Irving.
Come on with this wild ass
He
shit,
gets the whistle.
man.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the Celtics trade for Kyrie Irving, sending shockwaves back in August.
Oh, I'm down
Never
by 5,
before
man.
had
We
a pair
gotta
of
do something, man.
25-point-per-game scorers swap teams in the offseason. That's what you call a blockbuster.
And 1. Stop playing with me, baby.
The basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
And no doubt Irving
Oh,
and IT
76.
both elite offensive
It's all right.
weapons.
It's all right.
But Irving, 6 inches taller, perhaps more defensive upside, and 3 years
we
younger.
balling with
The
him.
Celtics feel he fits their timeline. And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
Hayward again. LeBron. And the layup ball. James has got 24.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Horford, no luck.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum, he's checked in for Morris. Hill drives in. It'll go. The Boston
go.
Bruins cut
Y'all
down
gotta do
to just
LeBron in the
one
fourth,
on
I
the
told you.
bucket from LeBron.
It ain't too easy.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse
Good
time
defense.
giving up that easy.
Good defense.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Larry Nance. And the Celtics also
Let's
making
go.
a change.
That's
Jones
us.
checked in.
That's us.
And so
How's
it
it
looks like
y'all?
the Celtics will retain possession here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Irving again, Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Irving dishes to Brown. And that one is off. Good D by Thompson.
Defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness.
Oh.
And then they changed the shot's
Come on,
direction.
LeBron.
Brown outside. Here's Horford.
Yeah,
And
he
a
got
dunk
that.
by Horford.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talked
Return!
Let's credit the
Return!
attack right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
Come on, it's lagging. It's lagging.
A one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look for the exception.
Still up despite him struggling. Hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Brown.
Yeah, it's lagging real bad.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
Brown should hit that three.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
My bad, y'all. It's lagging, and this what you do if it's online and like it starts lagging on you.
It really
Press
is
start,
not
keep going up and
for the
down.
Miss. They are sitting in a much better position.
And stolen by Horford.
What?
Here's Tatum. And slams
That's
by
both,
Tatum.
baby. That's
Hey guys,
both.
that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning
Come on,
it into
man.
2
Nobody got time
easy
for
points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful, and that time results in the steal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin,
all
during
these
the last
fouls,
break, I
bro.
heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fade. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David.
Go ahead, LeBron. It's fourth quarter, LeBron. Yeah, you better do something because you know we coming.
Thank you off the glass. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
They're competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
Now, he's a dangerous scorer in general,
Oh, yeah,
but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Hits to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability. Incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I didn't
All right,
go
Don,
as
you
far
both
to
these
say
points.
that was a punctuation dunk.
Yeah, the defender
Listen.
all over.
That's it.
Good
Let's
on
go.
you.
Let's go. We're only down by 2 points. It's going to be down to the last
Those
second.
pressure situations.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. 127 left in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hayward passes to Horford. The kick out to Irving.
Yeah,
And he
that's
was
us.
quick in the lead there, and he
Baby.
gets the 3-second call.
But not sure, maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
Here's LeBron. Good. The assist goes to
Stop
Hill.
playing with me. Stop playing with
LeBron's
me.
got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And stolen by Horford. Out to Hayward. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that basket.
Oh, I gave him what's it called because of me trying to block it.
This
42
guy
seconds,
is
y'all.
aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
LeBron again. Hayward. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
The instincts on defense on full display.
Let's go.
There. It was a gamble for
You
sure.
gotta work for these, boy.
Time in the form of a steal.
Nothing easy around here.
That is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Horford with a screen on Hill. Here's Irving.
Gave him the foul, though. That's not good.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather it not have it cost your team points.
It's the first that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, down by 2. 5 seconds left, y'all. What can we do here?
In the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here.
Come on, he missed the 3 in the corner. Wide open, dog.
Get a high percentage shot in tight and take my chances in overtime.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.